Welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making butter beans. Those large lima beans that you see in the store, the dry ones. I've already washed them and I've gone through them to see if there was any bad ones. Put them in my pot and let it come to a boil, and then I shut it off and let it sit for an hour. I've drained them and now I'm ready to cook them. I covered them with water, and I got them start back up. I've chopped up half of a large onion that we'll put in there. I will put a half thing of butter. And I've got a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, a half a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. I've got it mixed up. I'm going to put that in there. And I bought a ham steak. But you can use a ham steak, you can use a ham hock, you can use bacon, you can use white meat, leftover ham. You know, if you cook the ham at the holidays or any time, you can just cut some meat off of that. It's about a cup and a half. Mix it all up. I'm going to let this come to a boil, and I want to cut it down to medium low, and I'm going to put the lid on it. I'm going to crack it because I don't want it to boil over. And it all depends on how juicy you like your butter beans. I like a lot of juice in mine because we pour it over cornbread. And so, but if you like them, you know, a little drier, just keep an eye on them. And they're going to cook for about an hour and until they're tender. Don't cook them down till they're mush. And be careful not to cook them dry because I have burned them before. And you can't get that burnt smell out. I know. So we're going to let this come up, and then we'll cut the temperature down. And then we're going to show you a bowl of beans with some cornbread. Gotta have cornbread. And that recipe will be down in the description. My butter beans are done. It took about just a little over an hour for them to get tender. I added about, not quite, a cup of water to them, and they look great. Look at them beans. Put some in a bowl. They look great. They're tender. I didn't have to add any more salt because the ham, you know, gave off a little bit. And they go great with this cornbread. Look at that beautiful cornbread. I love to eat mine. Just crumble up the cornbread and pour the beans over the top. Butter beans are good with ham or turkey or any meal as a side. They go with anything. We like to serve it with coleslaw with it when we have it. My brother Gerald, when he was growing up, Mother had to, when they had butter beans, she had to hide a bowl in the refrigerator because he had to have them every night. He loved them things. Down in the comments, do y'all serve butter beans during the holidays? I know my family can't do without them. Down in the description is the recipe and a link to the printable recipe. Check out my Etsy store for Aunt Sandy's merchandise. Thank you for watching my videos, and as always, God bless.